my channel. Today I'm doing my Gem and Jam lineup reaction and review. I had actually never heard of this festival before because I am from the East Coast, but I saw this lineup drop and was like, I absolutely need to go to this. I had my eyes on it as they were dropping one by one. As soon as they said Tipper, I was like, Tipper doesn't come out to the West Coast often. I have got to see this. So I just wanted to dive into this really quickly because I'm going to be doing a whole series on Gem and Jam because I am going. If you want to learn how to get discounted tickets from me, it's all through the official ticketing company and all that. You can stick around to the end of the video to find out how to get those tickets. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe because I make a ton of festival videos. Everything on my channel is all about festivals and electronic music and all of that good stuff, so please don't forget to stick around, hit that bell. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter if you want content more often, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So Gem and Jam is like an electronic and jam band based. It takes place in Tucson, Arizona. Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. I always forget the right way to say it. So it's 3 days long. It is from January 31st to February 2nd. I think this is the 12th year. I heard from sources online that they couldn't get the lineup they wanted last year, so they decided to take off and start fresh instead of bringing a subpar lineup and experience for the festival attendees, that they just decided to take a break, which I can really respect. I like that they're thinking about the attendees and the whole experience rather than just making money. It is at the Pima County Fairgrounds, which is just outside the city, about 20 minutes away from downtown. The whole music festival takes place because there is a gem and crystal festival that's going on throughout the month of January. The lineup is half jam band, half electronic, and I read something online that was like, the jam bands and bluegrass bring the hippies, while the electronic and crystals bring the wooks, which I can totally see. I'm going to be doing a whole video compiling all the information I've gathered about the festival. There really is not too much I can find online, so I figured I'll just compile it all for you. So definitely subscribe, like I said, if you want to see that video so we can all get prepared together. All I know for now is I heard that there are amazing vibes, and I have a friend out here that said he's been wanting to go for years because he's heard nothing but good things, and so far what I've read online, I don't see any complaints, so I'm so excited to go. If you see me looking down at all, as usual in my videos like this, I have a little cheat sheet right here to keep me on track. Obviously I look at the lineup and all that, so if I'm looking down, I'm so sorry. To start this lineup out, the two big headliners are Tipper and Big Gigantic, which is huge. Like right there, I'm already down. Tipper is like this ambient electronic music. He is a legend in his own right. He doesn't have a huge fan base compared to other legends out there, but he is very respected. Nobody is more respected than a producer like Tipper. He's known for playing a completely different set every time. You never know what you're gonna get, and he's one of those artists that people keep chasing and chasing. I've only seen Tipper once, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that into his music for listening at home. I definitely have a couple songs that I love to listen to. I'm trying to dive deeper into his collection of music that he has online. I had so much fun the one time I saw him, so I just want to see someone that I know is so well respected. Big Gigantic, this is like funky dubstep. It's always a good time. There's live sax and drums and all that good stuff. Big Gigantic can be a little bit repetitive, but if you've never seen it before, it's amazing. Honestly, I still love seeing it, even after seeing them like 5 or 6 times. They actually might play piano. Now I can't remember what the other instrument is besides sax. Next up is the Floozies. In my opinion, the Floozies are so underrated. I love them. I think the Floozies are just as good as Big Gigantic. They incorporate EDM and live music together. They play the drums and the guitar, and it's always an upbeat, positive vibe. Next, we have Twiddle, and this is more of a jam band. That is not my expertise, so if any of you are huge jam band fans, I'm so sorry to be disappointing you throughout this video. I tried my best to do as much research as possible. We also have Billy Grass up next, which again falls under that category. This is a bluegrass guitarist. This is a great set to chill in the grass and just sit back and hang with your friends, in my opinion. Next, a little bit farther down on the lineup, we have the Desert Hearts Takeover. If you've already subscribed to me, you know I'm not the biggest house music fan. Again, I am trying so hard to like it, and I'm getting there. I'm making improvements. There's a couple songs I've been liking lately. For the Desert Hearts Takeover, we have Mikey Lion, Marbs, Rybo, and Lubelski. I'm not gonna keep trying to say all these names right. If I get them wrong, I'm so sorry. Mikey Lion is house, and he is one of the creators of the Desert Hearts Music Festival, and I think it is a label as well. Marbs is more house and techno, and he is also one of the creators of Desert Hearts. Rybo, again, house music, and Lubelski is house and techno. Then we also have a set from TH3. It seems like they don't have any recorded music out, but this is a collective of some of the String Cheese Incident members and the Floozy, so I am excited to see that. String Cheese goes to Electric Forest every year, and I've grown to really enjoy sitting and seeing their sets. Again, it's like one of those things that you sit in the back on your hammock or whatever, and you just get chill, good vibes. Next up, we have Manic Focus, which you cannot miss. I've seen Manic Focus a couple times, but I most recently saw him in LA, and it did not disappoint. This is again like funky electronic music and that big gigantic vibe. Definitely has a lot of bass, which I love, and he recently came out with a new album, Lost in a Digital World, a couple weeks ago, so if you haven't heard that, definitely go check that out. Dirtwire up next, which I really liked. I was listening to a couple songs earlier and I was having a hard time explaining it, so I'm just going to describe it straight from their biography, which they describe as future revival, swamptronica, spaghetti step electro twang. Okay, take from that what you will. Desert Dwellers up next. This is more of like a ethereal nature sounds. Like it is electronic based, but it is like such a calm, soothing, it will almost put you in a meditative state to listen to this music. I can picture this being a really late night set just to calm the whole night down and unravel. Thriftworks up next, which is like experimental bass music. This is like true Wook sounds, wonky and weird. I saw Thriftworks at Forest this year, and it was pretty fun. It was definitely chill and weird vibes, but I loved it. Next we have Blue Tech, which is more electronic music. This guy has like really chill, like it almost just sounds like background music. It reminds me of the Desert Dwellers vibe. I read online that he actually has like created songs for the backgrounds of video games and movies and all that good stuff, so he's definitely very talented, very chill. He just came out with a new album last week, so go check that out if you have not. Next we have Buku, which I have never seen. I skipped Buku at Forest last year, so I'm definitely going to see Buku. He has the song Front to Back, which Bass Nectar remix, so that just makes me love that song right there. He has some down-tempo music, but it also has some like heavy dubstep and drum and bass in there, which I love. I'm excited because there's so many chill vibes. Like when these random heavy sets come, I am running there. It'll be such a nice change of pace. I'm even excited to check out some of the house sets because, like I said, I'm trying to get into it. Speaking of house, we have Christian Martin up next. He's with the Dirty Bird crew. His music is even a little bit bassy, which I like, so I will probably try to make it to the set. I really liked the songs, the beat and the clapper, and those like definitely have some bass in there. I'm excited to hear those live, hopefully. Next we have the Kyle Hollingsworth band, and he is one of the members from String Cheese Incident, so I'm excited to see that. These are definitely more upbeat and fun jams, good vibes for sure. Next we have Marvel Years, which sounds just like Manic Focus in my opinion. It's that funky dubstep. I believe he plays the guitar and all that. I saw him with Manic Focus in the spring, and honestly I kind of liked it more than Manic Focus, and Marvel Years was the opener, so do not sleep on Marvel Years. Mersiv up next, which is the artist I'm most excited to see. Tipper and Mersiv are definitely my top two. I have been wanting to see Mersiv for like 2 years now, and I have not gotten the chance. It has slipped through my fingers a couple times. He doesn't come to the West Coast very often, so I'm so excited. Like this really made me want to go. People call him like the mini Bass Nectar, and you can totally see how his sound is influenced by him, so I'm so excited to see him because he's been killing it the last couple of years. Next we have Sodown, which I'm also so excited to see and haven't had a chance to see yet. He's again this funky dubs. It's a little bit heavy. It even has some future bass vibes in some of his songs, like think like Louis the Child or San Holo or something like that. It really depends on the song, and I believe he plays the saxophone too. So getting down to the nitty nitty-gritty at the bottom of the lineup. I am not an expert on these people down there. I was checking out all of their music earlier, but to save myself from just going through the lineup being like, don't know, I'm just gonna skip around to the highlights, but I highly encourage you to check them all out. I will still be listening to all of their music. Sometimes the people on the bottom of the lineup are just as good as the people on the top tier of the lineup. They just haven't had their chance to blow up yet, so I'm so excited to dive in deeper on some of these artists. Daily Bread is definitely not someone to sleep on. I stumbled upon a Daily Bread set like 4 years ago at Electric Forest, and he's come back a few times, and every time I've made a point to try to go to that set. Honestly, it was one of the best sets I've ever seen. He might have gotten lucky just because I was having so much fun in that moment, even without his music, but he complemented my mood so well. And it's honestly one of my favorite festival moments, so I will never miss Daily Bread if he's going to anything, and it's so rare that he's on a lineup. So I'm so beyond happy about this. Holy shit, this lineup is so good. I'm so excited. I really liked Late Night Radio. He had some funky like guitar and bass. Megan Hamilton, it seems like she's a singer, so there's way more vocals in this than the other EDM acts on here. She definitely has some funky bass music. Mystic Grizzly, which is more down-tempo, like spacey wook tunes again. And I really liked Super Task as well. He has more down-tempo, spacey music as well. Stuck around till the end of the video. Sound off in the comments below about who I should check out, or just tell me who you're most excited to see. I don't want to sleep on anyone either. The worst feeling is when you go to a festival and then while you're there or after you realize that you wish you knew more of their songs and had appreciated it more. If you stuck around to the end to find out about the discounted tickets, I am a promoter through Pollen, which is totally legit. When I see other people promote about this, my first thought is like, how can I rely on this, all that. If you buy the tickets through me, you will get a little bit of a discount. You can get a standard 3-day pass. You can also get the car camping add-on or the RV add-on, all for about like 10% off, I believe. It's not a huge discount, but it is better than nothing. If you're like me trying to bop around, discounts really do add up. You'll be getting tickets at the same time as everyone else. It goes through the same ticketing company, which is called C Tickets. If you go to the Gem & Jam website and try to purchase your ticket, it will bring you to that website, and if you go through me, you'll end up on that website as well. So you'll be getting the tickets at the same time as everyone and the same medium. And just to be completely transparent, the reason I am promoting is because the more tickets I sell, the cheaper my tickets get. So I earn a little bit of a discount for every ticket that I sell. I just feel like being completely transparent and honest with you guys will make you guys feel a little bit more comfortable about purchasing through me. If you want to look into Pollen and reviews in Pollen, if it will make you feel better, definitely do that. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait to see you at Gem & Jam. I cannot wait to go back to Arizona. I've been once and I absolutely loved it, and I cannot wait to see all of these Gem & Jam vlogs and videos come to life. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe to see all those videos coming soon. I will see you in my next one. Bye!